most recent trilogy's biggest problem was its lack of seamless direction. It just didn't really know where it was going. Like, each movie was trying to take it a different direction. I think it was the second, because they had like 3 different directors. You ended up with this crazy 2.5-hour movie, or 2-hour and 45-minute movie, where it almost felt like you could feel that there were 3 different directors, because the movie felt like it was trying to go in 3 different directions. They needed to have one good director, stick with him for all 3 trilogies, and it would have made it better.
If they had this George Lucas directing all of it, I think that would have been a lot.
Remember, George Lucas did make the prequels, and a lot of people hate the prequels. I don't know if George Lucas directing it would have made a difference. It would have made a difference, because if he directed all 3, it would have had clear direction. George Lucas directed the prequels, which a lot of people dislike. So I don't know if it would have been like an excellent trilogy if George Lucas directed the whole thing, but it wouldn't have suffered from its clear lack of direction because of all the different directors.
Mm-hmm.
In the last. So that's really, this thing kind of says that that Rey's character, or Daisy Ridley's character, was suffers from a lack of whose character arc suffered from a lack of a plan. Yeah, that's very true. But it also kind of says she might have been overpowered, maybe. But isn't like the whole Jedi thing all down to like M count and midichlorians, and so it's like maybe she just has a high M count. I get
because she's a descendant of Palpatine.
She did have a lot of training, but I think that lack of training and the fact that people think she was overpowered just kind of comes to a lack of direction. No one really knew where her character was going. And that's because I don't think the directors even knew where her character was going.
Right, yeah. Like, J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson, they had totally different ideas for how they wanted to make the movie.
How they wanted to do her character. They just need to find one good director and stick with him through thick and thin, because even if it didn't turn out great, it would have turned out better.